Okay, so if you're chosen to do the women's dress version, the changes that take place, the only thing that is different than the man's shirt or the blouse is the way that we have darts in this for fit at the waist, and we have these pockets that are here at the just below the waist level on the hip. Okay, so the pocket preparation, I've done one so far. I've already done the clean finish yoke that we had in the earlier demo. And on your fabric, if you have a right and a wrong side the way that this fabric is, it's a good idea to cut this little facing piece. If your fabric looks the same on both sides, you don't need this. But the purpose of this is if the collar turns back, you don't see the wrong side of the fabric, okay? So that's the change. All right, so I'm gonna show the pocket application first. So I prepared this pocket by putting in the hem at the top, and then I folded under the sides. Okay, so this is ready to align with the, make sure I did my dart. Okay, I haven't done the dart yet. So I need to do the dart before I put the pocket on, okay? So on this side you can see that the dart's already been placed. And so it's a fisheye dart that goes from the high hip to below the bust. So that's what I gotta do first. I need to find those points. And the way that we do it is with the punch holes. So I'm gonna find those punch holes. And I have one here, and that is below the bust. And the waist. Marked it last week, so some of the chalk came off. I'll make sure I got them all. Okay. And it's a straight line, so I'll move up to the light. I can see the punch holes better. Okay. Here and here. So I'm going to grab those 2 points, and I start out a half of an inch beyond them. And this is all the production sewers see. They don't see dart lines drawn on fabric. They see punch holes. And that's exactly what they would do. When I get to the waist level, I have 2 punch holes here. So I'm going to go just 1/8 of an inch beyond those punch holes. And then come back the other direction and go 1/2 of an inch beyond the bottom punch hole.
Are you applying the pocket or the fisheye?
Right now, the fisheye dart.
Oh, okay.
And then I back stitch into the dart. Now I know in Fashion 10 we learned to tie off the darts, but again, there's no time in production to tie off darts, so we just back stitch into it. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
You can tie them off if you like. There's nothing, that's a good way to do it. It's just, it takes a lot more time. Okay, so once I have that dart, then I'm gonna find my location. Thank you. It looks as though my notch got frayed over the week because this fabric frays a lot. So I'm gonna line up my side seams to make sure I have them in the same place. And the placement for the side is going to be here. I'm going to give myself a notch right here. And then I can place this pocket that's been prepared. I can place this pocket right at that notch. And on the hip, I can also attach it just as a stay stitch within the seam allowance. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this is just to be hidden in the seam later, but to hold the pocket in place.
So you're not overlapping any of the main pieces?
No, these are all going to be caught up with the stitch. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt if you wanted to, but they wouldn't do that in a production facility. that is an expensive technique. It's all about, when it comes to production sewing, it's all about what is necessary and what is cost effective, as you're paying people to, at least I pay people by the hour. It used to be by the piece, and that's illegal now in LA. So I need to make sure that they're all being paid a living wage, and that they can do it efficiently. But yeah, if you want to overlock it to make it super nice, yes, absolutely, go for it.
Tack on another 12 hours to
Exactly. Well, like that's it. Well, how much can you
bias
charge?
and
Yeah, yeah. And then again, I'm doing this at about 1/8 of an inch from the edge, so it's catching the 1/4 inch turn back, and it's also a fine pocket. You could do it like if you were using a double needle. You could do it with a double needle, and that would really catch your frays. You know. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do a little square here to just reinforce the pocket at the top. Do, you know, a triangle or a square, whatever works.
Oh, careful with your fingers.
Yeah, you know, huh?
Remember I got
Yeah,
injured?
I'll never forget. I'll never forget you for that very reason. Moments of panic.
Mm-hmm. A needle went through my finger.
In her beginning class. Okay.
So you're the one that we heard the stories about.
Yeah. I was
Oh my
19
goodness.
right there.
Oh my goodness.
She's not the only one. Yeah, that happens to everyone at some point. Okay, so that's that for that part. I'm going to stop the video.